What's going on, everyone? Happy Monday evening. It's snowing again in Wisconsin. It's ridiculous. It's almost a whiteout, actually. It was tough getting home from work. Starting just a little bit later than normal, I guess. We're doing In the Game. U Sports up first. Then I will set up for, I think it's our baseball bat and 2 mini helmets. First, we're doing In the Game. At 8:30, basketball's going to drop. It is a nice little mixer with NBA Hoops 2021 series. It's got a 1920 Mega optic box and then a Leaf autograph photo. Last one was Chris Paul. It's pretty awesome. Good luck, everyone. This is a region break. Regions are scrolling over on the left-hand side. Hopefully everyone can see them. Good chances are we're going to get some randoms here. Hopefully not too many. There is a wild spot for anything that is not our main sports of the main four, say. Let's get it started. Adam's off for the day. As you can see, he hasn't posted anything. He is sorting, shipping, and ordering. Sorting, shipping, ordering. Tough to say. But he's been busy all day getting stuff out. The Leaf photo. We got empty box. See if I can find my hider card. I know it was in here somewhere. I put it in. It's the second day in a row I keep losing that dang hider card. Sucks because I know it's in here somewhere. We're going to use our Terry McLaurin as a hider card, I guess. Good luck, everyone. First card out is a Kevin Garnett and Rasheed Wallace. Thick card. Size of that thick card. Kevin Garnett, and that is a T-Wolves. And Rasheed Wallace looks to be the Pistons. So we can get a better look at that. That is numbered 33 of 35. 33 of 35. Kevin Garnett on Minnesota and Rasheed Wallace on Detroit. One on one. Kevin Garnett, Rasheed Wallace. Second card out is A Year to Remember. Dwight Gooden. Dwight Gooden. I'll have to take a look at it and see, but it looks to be a Pistons jersey. Dwight Gooden. 23 of 35. 4 patches on there. Look at that. 1, 2, 3 color up on top. Actually 4 color with the gray in the corner. 1985 Dwight Gooden for the Mets. 23 of 35. Year to Remember. Hit for the Mets. Next one out is a bunch of players on there. We got Mickey Mantle, Mike Trout, Craig Biggio, Chipper Jones, Ivan Rodriguez, Frank Thomas, Ozzie Smith, and Ken Griffey Jr. We got Yankees, Braves, Astros, Angels, Rangers, White Sox, Mariners, Cardinals. That's a whole bunch of teams possibly eligible for the random, unless there's an ownership, multiple ownership in here. This is 35 of 35. 35 of 35 again. Mickey Mantle, Mike Trout, Craig Biggio, Chipper Jones, Ivan Rodriguez. That is Frank Thomas, Ozzie Smith, and Ken Griffey Jr. All. What is that from? Midsummer Night Dream Team. It's called A Midsummer's Night's Dream Team. 35 of 35. Yeah, I know. It's coming down hard. I just came from Oak Creek, which is only about 20 minutes north of where I live in Racine. And it wasn't that bad when I got home. It was that bad. It was worse. Here we go. Kareem, Bill Walton, Hakeem Olajuwon, Dominique Wilkins, John Stockton, Karl Malone, Julius Erving, and Walt Frazier. Decade versus decade. Decade versus decade. That's pretty cool. I'll take photos of everything, make sure all the teams get randomed. Unless there is multiple ownership. I do see a couple Jazz on there. Trying to see who everything that is. Knicks, Houston, Atlanta. This might be a Jazz card. Kind of looks like it's going to be a Jazz card. Decade versus decade. There's 2 Utah Jazz on here. All the other teams are by themselves. Kareem with the Lakers. Julius with the Sixers. I remember Bill Walton. I'm not sure whose jersey that is. I remember him with the Celtics. He was bounced around a lot. Walt Frazier with the Knicks. Hakeem Olajuwon with Houston. Karl Malone and John Stockton with the Jazz. And Dominique Wilkins with Atlanta. So right now that is looking like a Jazz card, as they own more of that team. How do you have LA? There better not be 8 inches coming. I don't know how I'm going to get to work. It's a thick card. Is there a number down there? It is 9 of 12. 9 of 12. Blazer uni? Yeah, I think you're right. With the Blazers. I think you're right. I wish they told you more about the teams, but cool. Decade versus decade. 70s versus 90s. It's pretty cool. One more to come, I believe. It goes to team ownership first. So you try to find like the team ownership. If there's only the certain amount of teams on there, then it becomes like whoever has the most like person ownership then. That's a nice one for Kevin Garnett. Kevin Garnett. He is on this one in his Boston uniform up on top. Game used 5 of 35. 5 of 35. Game used memorabilia. Kevin Garnett. It's a bad thing about Leaf is they're not licensed, so it makes it hard to determine. I cannot imagine that not being a Celtics jersey, though. Game used. Doesn't tell you what year it was used in or anything. 5 of 35 was the number. Kevin Garnett. These breaks are always tough with the big randoms and stuff. But yeah, you want to find team ownership first, and then it kind of comes down to person ownership. Let's get a recap. I will check into the Rasheed Wallace. I believe that's Pistons. That could be Blazers, though. I'll check to see where he wore number 36 with, if it was with both teams. And I'll see if there's any kind of checklist. Usually Leaf is not very good at that. That may have to go to 10-year if we can't figure it out. That is Kevin Garnett and Rasheed Wallace. The patches there, 1-on-1. And that was numbered 33 of 35. Decade versus decade. Again, this looks like it's going to be a Jazz card. That looks like it's going to be a Jazz card as they have majority ownership of the card. John Stockton and Malone. No other team is represented twice that I see. This one we'll have to check player ownership. If someone has more teams. Mickey Mantle with the Yankees, Mike Trout with the Angels, Craig Biggio with the Astros, Chipper Jones with the Braves, Ivan Rodriguez, that is the Texans, or Texas Rangers, Frank Thomas with the White Sox, Ozzie Smith, it's a nice color, nice 3-color patch for Ozzie Smith with the Cardinals, and Ken Griffey Jr. with the Mariners. That is numbered 35 of 35. For the New York Mets, Dwight Gooden, a year to remember, 1985. That is 23 of 35. 23 of 35. A year to remember. And Kevin Garnett. In the game, used gear. That looks to be Celtics. That is numbered 5 of 35. 5 of 35. Kevin Garnett. Check out all those patches. Throw up some baseballs. It is Detroit. He wore 30 for the Blazers. Thank you, thank you. Yes. My Venom is Brett Dash Bizot. At Brett Dash Bizot. It is. I put it up there. Yeah, I don't think 51% is a rule here. It's just majority. It's a majority. I remember we had that issue with, what was it, National Treasures, that monster patch. I think Brett Tybert might have ended up winning. He had more teams than anyone else. Not 51%. I know some rooms do that 51%, which I know we've always talked about going to, but it's majority. Majority. Congrats. That's a sick kit for Boston. That's an awesome, awesome card. Congrats, hitters. I will take pictures of it, get it all sorted out, make sure the cards go to the rightful owners. I appreciate it. Basketball drops in 3 minutes.